YouTube, good morning. It's your boy Gadden, and this is the GGC. Quick gaming news released every morning, Monday through Friday. Like the video if you like the video. Hit the notification on all. Subscribe. Let's get it. Good morning, gamers. I hope all of y'all are having a great morning. We got a lot of news, so let's get into it. And we're going to get into our first story, which is a little bit of a disturbing side of gaming. Yeah, we're going to talk about the toxic gamers that are giving all this hate to Resident Evil 4's remake of Ada. The actress actually had to turn off the replies of her Instagram after receiving thousands of hateful comments. The article reads, the actress behind Resident Evil 4 remakes, Ada Wong Lily Gao, has deactivated replies on her Instagram post that mentioned the role after receiving thousands of hateful comments from toxic gamers about her performance. I had to do my research and I looked into this matter. I just started playing Resident Evil 4 and I haven't reached the part of the game where Leon meets Ada. So I watched and listened to a video that displays her voice acting in the game, and it's not that bad. Yeah, I've heard worse, way worse than what she did, but it's really not that bad, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. The video I mentioned earlier has all the voice actresses that played Ada Wong in all the Resident Evils, and it just so happens they're all white women. And I'm not trying to play the race card, but I just think it's highly ironic that the first time that Ada Wong, a Asian person, is being played by Lily Gao, a Asian person. Again, I'm not trying to play the race card, but it just looks really weird and it's just really toxic. She could have given a better performance for sure, but maybe gamers should be mad at the director or the company that hired her in the first place. But that's not the case. No one is really mad at Capcom or even Resident Evil 4 for that matter. They're hailing it as the best game of the year. But when it comes to Ada Wong Lily Gao, it's terrible. She deserves all this hate. It's just highly, highly toxic and super ironic. I don't like this story. Gamers, grow up. In some completely random news, Nintendo of America releases a trailer for Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack for Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon fans, you can play Pokemon Stadium on your Nintendo Switch. It will be released on April 12th. April is looking like a fire month for gamers. Let's get into the top 5 games that's going to be released in April. You have Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp. I was always a strategy fan. Can't wait to try that out for this Nintendo Switch. Meet Your Maker coming out April 4th. You play as one player running through a maze. And who created the maze? Your opponent, another player. This game looks hella creative, very fun, and I'm already thinking of creative ways to kill my opponents that run into my maze. Check that out, April 4th. Dead Island 2. I had such doubt about this game because it looked too good to be true. Now that more gameplay has been released, it looks like there's no downgrade in sight. We'll see what this game is truly about come April 21st. On April 18th, Minecraft Legends is released. I'm not really a big fan, but most younger gamers are. Go ahead and enjoy it when it comes out April 18th. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was one of the biggest slept on games by me until I played it through Game Pass. Great value in Game Pass. Star Wars Fallen Order was such a great game. It's made me so excited for Star Wars Jedi Survivor. It's looking like Respawn hit another home run with Jedi Survivor. Let's see how good this game is when it comes out April 28th. Damn, April is killing my wallet and killing my memory on my Xbox. Speaking of which, with all these great games that's coming to your Xbox Series S or X, you might need more storage. You might need to expand that SSD. Well, Seagate's memory card coming in at $220 isn't your only option. We now have a cheaper option from Western Digital, retailing at $180. The main thing to take away from this article is that more companies are going to be able to make memory cards in the near future, so that means these very expensive memory cards will become cheaper. I'm waiting until the memory cards get to around about $100. $180 or $220 is still way too rich for my blood. In some surprising news, a Xbox exclusive game is now leaving Xbox Game Pass. Quantum Break, a Xbox exclusive game, is now leaving Game Pass, which is a little odd to me because I always thought that Xbox exclusive games were on Game Pass until further notice. I guess this is that further notice. Or maybe Quantum Break isn't going to be exclusive anymore. You remember Quantum Break? Yeah, that game that was released in 2016, which featured bullet time, environmental manipulation, rewinding, some good physics and destruction. Yeah, that game is now not going to be on Game Pass after April. So that's interesting. I wonder if it's because this game isn't exclusive to Microsoft anymore and we're going to see this game go to other platforms. We'll see what happens. Atlas Falling, a new game developed by Deck 13, which showcases fast action RPG elements mixed with a cool Darksiders 2 type of vibe. Debuted earlier last month and was supposed to be released in May, but now the developer has announced that it is now being released in August. This game definitely caught my eye. I love the movement, I love the moves. This is a beat 'em up with RPG elements, as I stated before. Normally when a game is delayed, that's, in my opinion, a good sign because the developer is being allowed it more time to perfect the game. This publisher isn't pushing this game out to market when it's not complete. Good sign. In our last bit of gaming news, Konami looks set to re-enter console gaming arena with Konami Osaka Studio opening. Oh my, I hope so. All I want is a new Contra that's taken seriously, a new Castlevania taken seriously. It needs to follow that same tone of the Castlevania Netflix show. That show is amazing. You guys need to go watch it right now if you have not seen it. The article also explains how Konami is opening up new R&D centers and new game studios that have motion capture equipments, a creator's first mentality, and state-of-the-art software to help their developers make games. This all sounds great, but Konami, you gotta produce. I want to see that new Contra. I want to see that new Castlevania. Let's go, Konami. Let's go. We had quite a bit of stories this time around. What gaming story interests you the most? Was it Konami getting back into the gaming market? Was it Quantum Break leaving Game Pass? Was it those memory cards? Have you had your eye on those memory cards? Was it that nasty story of all these random gamers giving Ada all types of hate for what? I don't get it. Whatever you guys are interested in, let's talk about it in the comments. Until then, have a great day. Have a great morning. Have a great afternoon. See you guys tomorrow for more gaming news.